Dr. Marc Surette, Professor of Biochemistry, New Brunswick Innovation Research Chair in Biosciences, Université de Moncton. Professeur au département de chimie et de biochimie de l'Université de Moncton et titulaire d'une chaire de recherche du Canada en métabolisme cellulaire des lipides.
My research involves lipid metabolism. So we look at how cells handle lipids, and I'm not talking about depot fat where you put on calories. I'm talking about the type of lipids that you find in a cell, and more specifically in cell membranes. And the reason we're interested in those is that these lipids are very important in cellular communication, so how cells communicate with each other. And that's important for the proper functioning of our bodies, of our immune system, and other organs. Another reason that we're interested in studying cell lipids is that these lipids can be manipulated by diet. So there's a way that you can have preventive measures to prevent certain diseases through dietary means. And what we focus on in our lab is dietary omega-3 fatty acids. And we've developed a new dietary oil with a commercial partner of ours. It would be an oil that could replace fish oils as a preventive measure for inflammatory diseases. Fish oils right now, one of the problems is that the worldwide demand is going to soon outpace supply, so we need alternative sources. So we've developed this plant that's a natural plant, it's not genetically modified, that could be a renewable resource for omega-3 fatty acids for use in foods or as dietary supplements. This year we've published what I believe is an important paper where we identified some genes that are involved in how cells handle lipids when cells are proliferating, so when they're actively dividing. We think that these genes could be targeted as therapeutic targets for treatments of certain diseases where cell proliferation goes on uncontrolled, like in cancers and certain autoimmune diseases like lupus, for example. We've also started a clinical trial this year to investigate a new dietary oil, a new dietary source of omega-3 fatty acids. So we've got the accord from Health Canada to go ahead with this clinical trial. And it's the first time that this oil has been given to humans, so we think that's a milestone, an important milestone in the development of this new product. The NBHRF is important in a number of ways. First of all, they provide funding for students, and students or anyone working in the lab is a major expense to us. So anytime we can get funding to help support their activities is very important. Another thing that's been very important for the NBHRF, for researchers in New Brunswick, is that they often provide seed funding or funding for projects to get the projects off the ground. And that's really important because those data are the data that we use to go to national competition. So it's made New Brunswickers a lot more competitive at the national level.